Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Unwabi, and as per usual I am here to unonwabisa on this gorgeous and beautiful looking day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do not leave without subscribing and pressing that notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload. If you're not new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning back in, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be getting ready. I'm just gonna do a soft autumn look. I've been seeing this on YouTube that it's currently trending. It is autumn in South Africa, so I thought I should do a nice soft neutral autumn makeup look. And while I do that, I'm going to be doing the first time tag. Also be doing the first time tag. Thank you so much to everyone who put in a suggestion on a first time story that I should talk about on my channel, on my Instagram. I did do a questions thing. Thank you so much for everyone who had contributed to that. So let's get started with this video. Brows as per usual. I did some brow grooming, guys. I got inspiration and direction from K Yom's channel, and wow, I am so impressed with what that grooming does. I just shaved my eyebrows and that's why they're looking sleek and clean and gorgeous. I used the signature brow pencil to do my brows. Why isn't this focusing? Yeah, I used the signature brow pencil to do my brows, guys, and wow, okay, that's my absolute fave pencil. So it's only 30 bucks at Signature and it does wonders. It's not oily, it does the job it has to do. And I also used the Revolution Beauty Makeup Revolution brow gel just to set my brows in place. The corner of my eye. So yeah, guys, like, you know, there's this video of mine where I'm talking with Aya Mahleza. It's actually on Aya's channel. I'm talking with Aya Mahleza about friendship, and we just go on and on about friendship and how some friendships just end and it's okay. Like, it's not that like you're beefing with the person or you have issues with the person. It's just that you were never meant to be friends, and that is something that you can live with. So yeah, that's when I realized this is like such a deep topic, because it's very difficult, you know. Sometimes, you know, when you fall out with friends, it's just a very difficult transition going from talking to the people almost all the time to not talking at all. So yeah. The next one, okay. When is the first time I had, oh no, wait, sorry guys, my first celebrity crush. Who is my first celebrity crush? Who's this guy? Columbus Shorts from Stomp the Yard. Wow, that was my first celebrity crush. He was an American celebrity, and wow, I was in love. Loved him. He was my first celebrity crush, but then, and he was also on Scandal, and I love Scandal. He was also on Scandal, but then it turned out to be an abuser, so that turned me off. But he was my first celebrity crush. First person I subscribed to on YouTube. So I discovered YouTube in varsity, and I didn't really know that you could subscribe and stuff, so I would just watch YouTube. And the first person that I subscribed to on YouTube was Pentatonics. That's when I knew that I could subscribe, was Pentatonics. Pentatonics is a singing group, a cappella singing group. They like to sing covers of songs, and a friend of mine introduced me to them, and I absolutely loved them. They were the first channel that I subscribed to on YouTube. Okay, let's get started. So for the first part of my eye, I'm just going to be going into the cut crease with this light understated orangey reddish looking color. I just want to get a bright crease, and let's get started on that first time tag. The first, just give me a moment. person says, the first time you had space muffins, or how was your first experience with the worst high? Okay, so I have never had space muffins, but I did have lollipops that were infused, and I shared that story time on my channel, but I had to remove it for a little bit because of work and reputational risk in terms of work. But that was a horrible high because I thought I was dying. I thought I was dying, and I called an ambulance because I just couldn't feel things, and I thought I was gonna forget how to breathe. So that happened, and my friends were literally going crazy and laughing at me because I was overreacting to how I was feeling, but my heart was beating so fast. So that is a story I did not like reliving. So that was my first. Guys, if you're hearing noise, please don't mind. It's my little brother Lulo. He's playing around here, and I asked him to play in the room, but it's not happening, and he's doing some sort of imaginary game thing by himself here. The next one is first time I realized that some friends are not the one. Wow, guys, that is deep. So this was like 2017 roundabout. A lot of things happened, and I fell out with some friends, and that kind of hurt. But anyway, yeah, it's the first time I realized that, okay, some friends aren't the one, because like a whole lot of mess happened that I really don't want to really relive. But that's when I realized, wow, okay, you know what, I think the people that you hold close and you hold dear, they are there for a reason, and that's why they're still close with you, and that's why some people aren't in your life anymore. Because you know what, you think, you know, you make a lot of realizations, especially when you're older. You make a lot of realizations, and you realize that some people aren't meant for you and you aren't meant for them, and it's okay. So like in varsity, that's when you realized which friends are which and which friends aren't supposed to be in your life. Like I think varsity, that is the time you realize that. Now that that's blended, I'm going to choose a nice dark brown in here, and I'm gonna take this dark brown and just put it in the outer V of my eye, and I'm just gonna take the dark brown at the bottom over here. Oh my god, that brown over there. I'm gonna take that and just put that at the outer V, or corner of my eye. So yeah, guys, like, you know, there's this video of mine where I'm talking with Aya Mahleza. It's actually on Aya's channel. I'm talking with Aya Mahleza about friendship, and we just go on and on about friendship and how some friendships just end, and it's okay. The next one, okay, it's my first celebrity crush. Who is my first celebrity crush? Who's this guy? Columbus Shorts from Stomp the Yard. Wow, that was my first celebrity crush. He was an American celebrity, and wow, I was in love. Loved him. He was my first celebrity crush, but then, and he was also on Scandal, and I love Scandal. He was also on Scandal, but then it turned out to be an abuser, so that turned me off. But he was my first celebrity crush. First person I subscribed to on YouTube. So I discovered YouTube in varsity, and I didn't really know that you could subscribe and stuff, so I would just watch YouTube. And the first person that I subscribed to on YouTube was Pentatonics. That's when I knew that I could subscribe, was Pentatonics. Pentatonics is a singing group, a cappella singing group. They like to sing covers of songs, and a friend of mine introduced me to them, and I absolutely loved them. They were the first channel that I subscribed to on YouTube. When was your first kiss? First kiss. Wow. Okay, my first kiss was at the age of 10 years old. I was in grade 4. I remember I was in grade 4 and I was apparently dating this guy who lived by my grand's house. And so there was a thing when we were kids, when someone asked you out and they were like, they like you, right? So there's that thing where they're like, okay, when you say you like them back, they say kai prove ba uyantanda. Cannot believe this. So this guy was like, I must prove it and get kissy. So he called me this other day, so he came and fetched me at my house, and my cousins who were endorsing the relationship were like, oh, let's go, we just want to say hi and everything. And I was like, I have a feeling that something is gonna happen, but okay. I was like, okay, let me go. I go and we just hide behind in the backyard of this guy, like panga kukwabo. And it happens, it was so wet. It was so wet. I did not like it at all, but it happened. I cut my crease off camera. So yeah, I was talking about my first kiss. So that was it. It was really disgusting. It was really wet. I just didn't enjoy it, but it happened. First time you ever got drunk. Next, I'm just gonna be in my crease and I'm going to be using this orangey peachish looking color that looks like a pink, but it's more orange. That's in this corner over here. I'm just gonna put that on the place I cut my crease, and I'm just gonna put it on the outer, and then when I go in, I'm just gonna go in with a different orange that I'm gonna show you guys when I go in. So yeah, what was it? Oh yes, first time you ever got drunk. Wow, these questions. It was in 2013. So it wasn't the first time I was drinking in 2013, but ever got drunk to a point where I kind of like blacked out. So it was New Year's Eve. I was at a local pub slash club, but it's a lokshini called. I was there. Wow, what an embarrassing day, guys. So what happened was I was there with my friend, and so we were two, and then I was only 18, so I hadn't been able to handle per se my liquor. So what had happened was I was kind of like mixing beverages. So my other cousin that was there, may her beautiful soul rest in peace, she mixed Bernini with Sky vodka, and she gave me that potent mix, and wow, was it bad? What a mess, guys. Dandy wrong, like wrong. To top things off, my friend leaves because her boyfriend said she must leave. Imagine. At the time, I didn't know this. She only told me this like later on in the years, that she actually left because the boyfriend was uncomfortable with her being there. But she tells me that no, she's uncomfortable and she just wants to go home. So she leaves, but luckily another cousin of mine, my big sister Uzipo, is there. So I don't remember half of the night, but what I do remember is I felt so tired. So I was like, you know what, let me just take a nap here real quick. That was was my biggest mistake because thereafter I do not know how I got home. I don't know anything thereafter. I have no idea what happened, and it was a mess because apparently I ruined Zipo's night because she couldn't do anything but look after me. She didn't have a car, so she had to get some stranger to take us home. It was just a mess. I hardly remember, but I lost so much of my stuff. I lost my shoes that I was wearing that night. I lost a bag. In that bag was like 2 other mini bags, and in that was like makeup. And okay, makeup was very basic back then. Like it was Ipon's eyeliner and some good ass lip stuff. So, but I had a good amount of makeup in there, and yeah, that's what I lost. And when I asked her, I nearly lost my phone as well. And when I asked Zipo about, okay, where's my stuff, she's like, dude, like I didn't care about your stuff, I was only caring about you. Your phone was falling out of your boobs. I don't know about where your stuff are. Like I still have regrets on that day, and I told myself I will never ever again drink the way that I drank that day or mix beverages. Do not do it, guys. It is I'm going to go into the corner of my eye with this bright orange that's over here. I'm just going to blend that into the corner of my eye and with the outer area, guys. So yeah, that's the first time that I got drunk. First time. Next, it is what was your first alcoholic drink that I tasted? It was, I don't remember when it was, but it was Smirnoff Spin. I am whispering because in the kitchen cooking, and wow, all of these questions. Okay, it was Smirnoff Spin. That was my first alcoholic beverage. Yeah, my cousins bought it for me. They bought it for themselves, but then I tasted it. It tasted like Sprite. It tasted like nothing actually. So I drank more of it and I kind of got tipsy, but like not really badly. Like it wasn't that bad. But it tasted nice. So yeah, so that was my first alcoholic beverage. Just gonna do a little bit of blending around here. Yeah, so that was my first alcoholic beverage. I definitely enjoyed that bev. And then when they came out with their Storm range, yes, love. I'm just blending the dark brown that I used in the corner so that it doesn't just look janky and look like it just went from bright to dark. So I'm just blending it in there. Okay, and then the next one was my first heartbreak. Ooh, okay, this is getting tough by the minute. I'm just gonna go into the corner of my eye. I wanna go in with this cute little pink glammy glittery. That's literally the only part that's gonna be glitter. The corner of my eye, I'm just gonna go in there with it just to brighten up the corner of my eye. My first heartbreak. Wow, guys, these things are making us dig deep. Okay, my first heartbreak was, okay, I haven't really gotten heartbreak to the point where I'm like shattered and I'm like, oh my word, I'm going to go thin because I'm not gonna eat and I'm so stressed because of heartbreak. You know, the heartbreak that Kosamin are in charge of, like that is their caliber. Still love them though, but I've never gone through that sort of heartbreak. I'm just gonna clean up around my eyes. But where there was a time when I was actually quite heartbroken because there's this guy that I liked, right? And so what happened was we were doing very like I like you vibes, right? Very okay, I could potentially date you vibes. And then he never dated me. Like, because he said that he's not ready for a relationship and whatnot. Auntie dude was scratching out the part where it says he's not ready for a relationship with me, but as a collab. So that really that really didn't gel well with me, because it took me a long time to get over that, because I was like, there's this Bangladesh app, I'm being played for a fool, you know. And so yeah, like, and then next thing you know, he's posting his girlfriend on his BBM status, and I was like, this nigga, what is going on? I don't understand. This is like grade 12 slash first, was it grade 12 slash first? No, grade 11 slash 12. This is when I was in like grade 11 into matric. I am going to put on lashes off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and finish off that first heartbreak story. My eyes, guys. So let's move on to the base of my face. Anyway, so I was still telling about the story where I was heartbroken. I'm using the Switch Beauty primer patty to prime my face. So yeah, so this guy, guys, here and my friend Upumelela was like, girl, like, be serious, this is not gonna happen. I liked this guy so much that I was like, oh no. And you know when you like someone and you like make scenarios in your head and you imagine yourselves together? Dude is like, no, I just got my heart broken, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, barring the with you, as I said earlier. So I get into a relationship with someone else. Dude gets jealous and is like, how come, how dare vibes, you know? And then I'm like, I don't understand, bro, because you said you're not ready and you weren't doing anything. Like, since August, I've been waiting for you to like do something and you didn't. So I don't understand why you made me wait. So then we don't speak, no guy, for quite a bit. Come June, my matric done, I bump into guy, because guy now is in varsity and I'm in matric. Bump into guy and we kind of make out at the after party. And I'm gonna be taking translucent powder, and I'm just gonna go over my primer with the Absolute Translucent by Yardley, just to, you know, touch up my face and give me a very cool and smooth base, foundation base. So yeah, like, we make out, and then after making out, it's like we're back to where we were prior me being in a relationship with other dude. So I break up with other dude now, because I'm like, okay, we're picking up where we left off, so I don't think that I should do that whilst I'm in a relationship. So I break up with a dude, and then I'm thinking, okay, dude is finally going to be into me in the way that I want him to. What a joke, my darling. Because like, we would do stuff, like we would hang out and would do stuff as couples would do it, but nothing. Then PT, like, come September vibes roundabout, dude is posting his girlfriend on his BBM status. I was so shattered. I was like, what is this, guys? Like, Bindi, like, I wasn't like heartbroken by like I'm gonna die, but I was like, that's when I knew that no, you know what, I need to just move on from Udud. Like, it took me forever to get over him, it really did, but I ended up getting over him and then moving on with life, because wow, I was not gonna play myself for a fool again like that. Like, it was like a thing that spanned over like a year with no definition. I hate it. That's why talking stage school must be 3 weeks, then we must know what's going on, because hell no am I going to be doing that. I'm going to be using the Yardley foundation in the shade M2W. This is the Yardley Stay Fast foundation. This is my favorite foundation, absolute fave foundation. I love it, love it, love it. I'm just gonna get a few pumps up in there. So yeah guys, that's why I don't like undefined things. I like knowing where I stand, because had I been told by Ukaiba, listen girl, this is not going anywhere and it's not going to be what you want it to be, or had I actually listened to the, okay, no, actually not listen to the, because if you say you're not ready for a relationship, right, and you don't say you're not ready for a relationship with that person, you give that person hope that okay, eventually you're gonna get there. But now when you get there and it's not with that person, that hurts. Oh, that person's just sitting there hopeful, thinking, okay, we'll continue whatever we're doing. Auntie, it's not going anywhere, and it's not gonna go to where that person wants it. Because like, I wanted it to go to relationship, but you didn't. So that hurt, because it made me feel bad, man. It just made me feel like maybe I wasn't enough. And what's worse is that this nigga had a crush on someone else that I wasn't close with, but someone else that was like in close proximity with me, and was like, what is going on? Like, yo, I ashamed that go. Like, that go, dude. Oh, all because I care. Heck no. Never again. I'm just gonna feel it, man, guys, at the end of the day. Anyway, the next one is first time falling in love. This one! Oh my god. So the first time I fell in love was at the age of 21. I know. Just gonna blend using my blending sponge, just blend that foundation. So it was at 21 with my current boyfriend. Guys, wow, like when I met my boyfriend, I was like, guys, this is gonna be the love of my life. I knew it. I went and told my friends. I was like, so my boyfriend and I, like the first time we met, he was gate crashing at my party, but he was gate crashing with a friend of mine. So he was there because a friend of mine told him that he can come through. So I went up to him and I spoke to him and I was like, dude, like I really want to be kissed, and I kind of wanted to be kissed by him. So he kissed me. So after that, I went to the room where my friends were chilling, and I was like, guys, I have met my boyfriend. I have met the love of my life, and I know for a fact that I'm gonna fall in love with this dude, because wow, based off of a kiss, guys, I'm gonna be highlighting with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 40 and contouring with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 60. So yeah, the first time I fell in love was at 21. It was with my current boyfriend, and I still love him with my whole heart. Like falling in love is amazing, guys. Like I really think that, like, other people that I don't want to say dated, because like I hardly dated in high school and in the first 3 years of my varsity, but other people that I kind of did things with in terms of we decided to be exclusive with those people, I always thought that I was in love with him. But when I compare it and when I look at the way in which I love my boyfriend, I just realized that it was never love. I was just in love with the idea of being in love. I don't know how to explain that, but like I was in love with the notion of being in love. I wasn't really in love with the person. And this time it's like what made me fall in love was like the actual human being and the way in which I was being treated and the way in which I was like head over heels with this person. And it wasn't just like an infatuation crush type of love. It was the real deal. It was the thing of, you know what, this is real love. I'm just gonna blend that with my brush and gonna wet it with setting spray. So yeah guys, yeah, I'm gonna blend off camera guys because I don't want this video to be too long. I do understand that people don't have data to watch whilst they're at home, so I'm just gonna do all the blending off camera and then I'm gonna come back and talk more about my first time tag. Let me just contour quickly. Blended everything except for my nose contour because I'm just going to fix that with when I'm putting powder on. So for powder, I'm going to be using the Yardley loose powder in the color Caramelized. I'm using this instead of the Absolute Translucent now because it's got more pigment and it's more in like my shade. What the hell? Anyway, so I was telling you guys about the first time I fell in love. It was in 21 with my boyfriend Ubanele. And you know what, the reason why I realized that I love him so much is that I just imagined life without him and I did not see it happening. Like I really did not see my life happening. Yeah, that's when I first fell in love, and I think I was the first person to say I love you to him. I don't remember who was the first to say I love you between us. I think it was me. Pretty sure it was me because like I wear my emotions on my sleeves. But like the way in which he treated me before we were together, that's what made me fall for him so much. Because wow, I'm gonna get into that story with another first time. Yeah, so that's the first time I fell in love at 21 with my boyfriend Ubanele. To bronze, actually I am using the Island Glow palette, face palettes from Scarlet Hill, which is the Mr. Price makeup, yes, makeup line, Scarlet Hill. And I'm using the color Cabin Fever, that's over here. And the reason why I'm using this to bronze is that it's because it's got a very warm tone to it, and you know you want to be warm when you are bronzing a soft autumn look. So yeah, the next first time, it's my first time having sex. That too happened at 21 because I always had this goal to reach 21 as a person who has never been sexually active and to be a person who's still a virgin. It was just a personal goal that I had for myself. And in high school I noticed how a lot of people were just sexually active and it wasn't working for them. So I made the decision that I want to reach 21, and I also had other goals for myself because that's the first, that's the age where I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna be ready then. And also like I never had anyone to be ready with at the time. So 21, I met Banele. Luckily that was like fate, guys. That was like fate telling me that this has to happen. And what I love about it is the fact that I was actually ready. So I was at 21 and my boyfriend and I were dating for about a week. I didn't even wait that long. As soon as it was my boyfriend, I was like, let's do this. Anyway, so we were dating and then we were at his place And the one thing that I loved about it is the fact that, okay, it was painful. Okay, that I didn't love that. It was painful, and that didn't go well with me. I'm going to bronze, guys, with the Peachy Bronze Goddess from Makeup Revolution palettes. And I mean, not bronze, man. I'm gonna use this for blush, and I'm gonna use this peachy color up here as the blush because I feel like it's perfect for autumn. Very soft, very neutral. So I was saying that what I loved about it is that I didn't feel pressure, I didn't feel under pressure for it. I was just ready, and I wanted it to happen, and it happened. It was so gentle. It was so gentle. It was so nice, and I wasn't scared, like, because previously I used to be like so scared about what's gonna happen afterwards. Like, is this person gonna still be with me or whatever? Like, so this is when I was younger, so I was like, and I always felt like, okay, no, I'm not doing this because I want to. If I was getting close to that position of having it, I was like, okay, it wouldn't be because I want to, it's because I feel under pressure and I feel like it has to happen. I feel like this pigment is not coming, so that's why I'm blushing so much, because I want the color to come through. So I'm just gonna mix it with the lighter one. So yeah, so when it happened with my boyfriend, I was like very happy about it, and I wanted it to happen. So I went to his place and we were making out, and at first I was very reluctant. I was like, oh no, and then he was like very understanding, and he would just like, you know, like continue with life. And I was like, okay, if you don't want to, it's cool. Then before we fall asleep, I think we were just chilling, we started making out, and then I was like, okay, no, it's actually fine. I am ready for this to happen. And highlight, I'm just gonna take the Sabawell, oh wow, Sabawell On the Island Glow face palette from Scarlet Hill. I'm just gonna take the top part here. It's called Sabawell. It is the highlight, and I'm just using it because it matches everything else with my face. So yeah, it happened, and I called Pumelela, and Pumelela was like, what? Do not lie. And I was like, dude, it happened finally. And I felt good after it. Like, I really felt good. I felt like, oh, this was worth it. Very happy about it, and I felt good, and yes, I was like, finally. But I was like 21. I'm also gonna use, oh, that Sabawell is coming through with the pigment, but it's just getting all over. But anyway, I'm also gonna use that at like the top of my like brow bone, just to give that some color. There we go. Yes. And then lastly, I'm going in with my lip. For the lip, I'm using the Maybelline, I don't know what this lipstick is, but it's a Maybelline lipstick, and it's in the color 111 double shot. Oh yes, it's a cream lipstick in the color 111 double shot. That's the color there. It's a nice brown. It's a nice brown that for autumn look, a nice brown is perfect for your face. So yeah guys, that was my first time. It was not messy. I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed it. It's what I wanted, with who I wanted, and was with someone I love, and that's what's so great about it. So yeah. And last question while I'm doing my lips is, who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? Can I just do that lips quickly? My first best friend was a girl called Usbongile from my childhood. We met in primary school in grade 2, and we became friends, and yes, we still talk. We still talk, no Usbongile. We're still friends, and we still talk. She was my first best friend. And then lastly, I'm gonna go in with the Lasting Fix Maybelline Fixing Spray, and I'm just gonna set my face with that. And that is my autumn look guys, and my first time tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me suggestions. What else would you like to see on my channel? What other looks would you like for me to do? And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Until next time, ciao.